Marbury vs. Madison. The power of judicial review. In 1803, John Adams lost the election to Thomas Jefferson. He was worried that his political party, the Federalists, would lose power in government. Then John Adams had an idea. Adams knew that Thomas Jefferson and the Democratic Republicans controlled the executive branch. Adams also knew that the Democratic Republicans controlled the legislative branch. But John Adams remembered that he could appoint judges to the judicial branch. Then the Federalist Party could keep power in one branch. John Adams began to write letters to appoint more Federalist judges to the judicial branch. John Adams called his Secretary of State, John Marshall. Adams told John Marshall to bring letters to the judges. Then, the judges could get their new jobs. Marshall needed to give the letters to the judges, or the judges would not get the new job. John Marshall took some of the letters to the new judges. John Marshall could not bring all of the letters. William Marbury was still waiting for his letter. He wanted to be a judge. Then, Thomas Jefferson became the president. John Adams needed to leave the White House. Jefferson found some of the letters for the judges. Thomas Jefferson did not want to give the other letters to the judges. Thomas Jefferson did not want the Federalist Party to have more power. If he did not send the letters, the Democratic-Republican Party would have more power. Jefferson told his Secretary of State, James Madison, not to send the letters. William Marbury was still angry. He wanted his letter so he could become a judge. Now, John Marshall was the Chief Justice on the Supreme Court. William Marbury brought the case to the Supreme Court. During the case, Thomas Jefferson said, "There is no rule to make me send the letters." He continued, "The Constitution does not say a president must send letters to judges." William Marbury argued, "The Supreme Court must tell Jefferson to send his letter." A law called the writ of mandamus says, a judge can tell any person to follow a rule. John Marshall thought about the case. If he agreed with Thomas Jefferson, he would make the Federalist Party angry. If he agreed with William Marbury, he would make the President and Congress angry. John Marshall needed an answer. So, John Marshall read the Constitution. Then, John Marshall thought of the answer. The writ of mandamus did allow the Supreme Court to tell any person what to do, even the president. But if the Supreme Court could tell the president what to do, checks and balances would not work. the judicial branch would have more power than the other two branches. So, the writ of mandamus was against the Constitution. The Supreme Court could not make Thomas Jefferson send the letters. Marbury versus Madison gave the judicial branch a new power. The Supreme Court could now review laws. If the law did not agree with the Constitution, the Supreme Court could nullify the law. This power is called judicial review.